What if Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon were sequels? Now, there is a lot of stuff that I really did wish that, Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, they were sequels instead of, being alternate versions of a third game. It doesn't make any sense to me. They should have been sequels, with some changes to spice it up the narrative. So when it comes to Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon being sequels, they would have to happen 6 months after the original events of Pokémon Sun and Moon. Now, I feel like every island should be equal. 2 trial captains and then 1 kahuna. So for Melee, Ilima and Lana would be trial captains, Hala would be the kahuna. For Akala, Kiawe and Malo would be trial captains, Olivia would be the kahuna. For Ula, Sophocles and Acerola would be the trial captains, Nanu would be the kahuna. For Pony Island, Ryuki and Mina would be the trial captains, and then Hapu becomes a kahuna. Lana would move to Melee, and now she would champion the Totem Araquanid in Kali Bay. How would not succeed Hala? How would go to the Cantonian gym to take Ryuki's job, because Ryuki is now the trial captain of, Komoho and Pony Island. So How would go to the Cantonian gym, and Gladian would be in charge of, the Aether Paradise, because Lily is, in Kanto trying to get the medicine for Lusamine. And maybe Gladian could also be in charge of, Pokepelago, right? Maybe off screen he tried to, seek for his father Moan. He was there, but now he's not there anymore and Gladian is confused. As for the Elite Fours of this Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, in my head, they should have been Moulaine, Steel, Guzma, Bug, Plumeria, Poison, and Kahili flying. Elio and Celine, they would be the champion, right? So you don't play as Elio or Celine, you play as, their other counterparts. I know that Celine's other counterpart, her name is Haley or something, so the redesigns are, sequel characters, right? And they are actually native to not Unova. They are actually native to Alola this time, not being from Kanto. The Ultra Recon Squad, they are 4 individuals, and I feel like each of them should have supervised an island for Ultra Beast attacks. And I feel like Luker and Annabelle would have been the ones that, should have talked to them and made them, supervise the island, so that the international police doesn't have to, deal with that anymore. Conflicts with Stakataka and Blasphalon would happen because, they are the new Ultra Beasts, and this Ultra Recon Squad, they would have more Pokemon besides Poipole and Furfrou. In the battle tree, after Lily returns from Bill and getting the medicine, you don't have red and green there. You have blue. Leaf. You have the character of Leaf there. The Rainbow Rocket plot would still happen, but the Rainbow Rocket plot happens because, the Ultra Recon Squad, they are basically, not bad guys, but they are misguided because Moan is not in the Pokepelago. He got warped and he fell to the Ultra Megalopolis, and because Lusamine went crazy trying to seek him back, Moan also went crazy trying to, go back home, and he used the power of, Necrozma, and he basically misguided everyone in the Ultra Recon Squad, and Moan is now the villain, right? And Moan is the villain because, Giovanni of Rainbow Rocket basically persuaded him, because Giovanni is also, trying to have ties with, the people there. The Rainbow Rocket would happen, but I feel like each leader should, try to overtake an island, with every member of the Ultra Recon Squad trying to make amends by trying to save them. Like, for example, Cyrus is in Ula Ula because of Sophocles, and we have Lysander in Akala because of Malo. Then we have Getsis in Melee because of Lily, and we have Giovanni in Pony because of Hapu, ground types, right? And since this is a timeline where Mega Evolution exists, and these are games that are right after Auras, I would like for the Archie and Maxi of, the Ruby and Sapphire timeline to take the Festival Plaza and the Aether Paradise, but the Auras version of Archie and Maxi, the redeemed ones, they are basically facing their dimensional doppelgangers. That would have been cool. As for the Ice Z and the Psychic Z, Lily and Faba would be the ones to give you these Z crystals. You would have no Cena or Dexio trying to research for Zygarde because that is over. The ones that actually travel to Alola from Kalos, they are Trevor and Tierno. Trevor is here to basically, study the Rotom Dex photo capability. And he also wants to, search for Melmetal because it's a Pokemon unique to the Dex. Tierno is here to basically study the dance moves of, of the Z crystals. And also because he wants to, try to seek out Zeraora, a Pokemon that moves extremely fast at the speed of lightning. After you basically help these two, Shauna would show up, and Shauna would basically help you on a version exclusive side quest. Magearna in Ultra Sun, because she's a steel type like Solgaleo. Marshadow in Ultra Moon, because they're a ghost type like Lunala. In this timeline, you get Mega Evolution not because of Cena and Dexio, but because of Colress. The Colress that redeemed himself. Colress always wanted to bring out the inner potential of Pokemon, and now he can do it by giving you access to Mega Evolution. Grimsley is in Alola as well. He's retired from being in Elite Four, and you will figure out why in the battle tree, because once you go to the battle tree, you get a visit from Sharon, and Sharon reveals himself as the new Elite Four of the Unova region. So yeah,